There's nothing like this library in the South.
It's an interesting phenomenon that the people who become involved with the library become very, very passionate about it.
It's just been a joy from the very beginning.
It's just an incredible resource.
In the beginning, Cherokee Garden Club members and those in the library dedicated themselves to making it wonderful. And I feel that we've had that kind of support from those in the community that were interested in preserving.
So in 1973, Ann Coppage Carr, she went to Cherokee Garden Club and said, I think we should start a garden library.
Almost everything that Mrs. Carr did was done with passion, and it was a contagious passion.
It was decided by this group of very vibrant women who said, let there be a library for gardens.
And so in the spring of 1975, they officially opened the Cherokee Garden Library in a little closet in the basement of McElreath Hall at the Atlanta History Center, which at that time was called the Atlanta Historical Society. The Cherokee Garden Library started with about 100 volumes. There were 3 seminal acquisitions. The first, in 1977, the Elizabeth Woodburn Historic Book Collection, about 1,000 volumes, dating from 1600 to 1900. Next came the Personal Library of Elizabeth Lawrence. That came in the late 1980s. And her collection contains a lot of important American and European books. And then the third was the book collection of Virginia Hand Calloway. That collection was just over 1,000 volumes as well. And so those were the first 3 big major collections that came in. When I came on board in 2000, the collection was about 7,000 items, and it's grown significantly in the last 25 years.
One of the things that's been interesting is the way that our collection has expanded. We have a number of things that are unique to us and to this region, and we are known for serious substantive research and resources.
That is probably one of the values of the collection, is the rarity of some of the items that we acquire.
In the Cherokee Garden Library, we have books about gardening, about landscape design, and about the history of gardening.
We also collect rare botanical prints.
We have the archives of most of the local garden clubs.
We have an incredible postcard collection.
We have wonderful 18th century drawings and lithographs and hand-painted etchings.
The oldest object in the library is Thomas Hill's book, The Profitable Art of Gardening, published in 1586 in London. And then a collection we've been working on that's been particularly meaningful is a collection called Gardens and Cultural Landscapes of Black America.
People are amazed and pleased that we are doing this collection.
It's almost 1,000 items, so anyone can go online and look at them free.
This is truly a unique approach to collecting gardening history. We want to expand the project to include oral histories.
The library has evolved over the 50-year history. It has become far more diverse in its interests and in its board representation. It now represents Atlanta.
I think CGL has a commitment to extending its reach into various communities.
The Cherokee Garden Library has many community projects and collaborations.
One of the interesting community projects is our involvement with the History Center's celebration of both MLK Day and Juneteenth. We have displays and exhibits that reflect the history of Black gardens and Black gardening.
All of that is something that perhaps wasn't envisioned by the founders. We're doing things they probably didn't imagine, but I think that is the tremendous value of the CGL collection.
It is a one-of-a-kind resource. We really value being part of the Kenan Research Center, and we have this green space with these gorgeous Gosweta gardens. It's really a special combination.
This library has a very specific mission. We're maintaining a resource for the future. So to do that, you have to have people who care about it.
Anyone involved with the Cherokee Garden Library comes to it with a gardener's mentality. We nurture the collection, and we want it to flourish and grow for everyone. And that is actually the very best thing about it.
There are very few institutions who can look forward with such optimism. And particularly as we celebrate this 50th anniversary, we have the ability to do nothing but grow and expand our resources for the good of the community.
Because that's what we're doing, collecting ideas about people and place, creating an asset for people to use for many more years.